There never was and there never will be someone like Lemmy. True hero to the music industry and the absolute legend to everyone who respects rock and roll. I went to see Henry Rollins a few months ago on his spoken word tour, and he was telling us many beautiful stories about Lemmy. One of them was when Henry was recording a benefit album and he was asking many other musicians to come and join him to help him. And the answer very often was, I need to check with my agent, I need to check with my lawyer first. And as soon as he got to Lemmy, Lemmy just said, yep, sure, no problem. And after all of that, Henry's asking Lemmy, dude, why did you agree so quickly? I mean, I had so many problems with other people. And Lemmy just simply said, you're my friend, you needed help, here I am. I think that's amazing, and this is the kind of person Lemmy really was. I've seen Motorhead many times, but I only saw them once in Hammersmith Odeon, and that gig was just my absolute favorite. It was the concert from the tour The World Is Yours, which was obviously promoting the album The World Is Yours, which is a fantastic CD. Basically all these records in between 90s and end of Motorhead are really good records. And one of the reasons why that gig was so special to me, it was because they were playing lots of songs from exactly that time period. They started that gig with Bomber and Damage Case, which obviously straight away make it fantastic. And after like 4th or 5th song, Phil Campbell goes to the microphone and says, do you guys want it louder? And everyone just goes, yeah! And I'm thinking, like, seriously? Is that even possible? Not even mentioning legal? But they did make it louder. It was so loud, the place was shaking. It was so loud, I had to like take stuff out of my pockets and put it in my ears, whatever I had there. And I've seen many other people doing the same thing. But it sounded fantastic. At the same time, it was just all leveled, it just sounded fantastic. Every Motorhead gig pretty much looks the same, like bunch of power lights, logo of Motorhead in the background, and those 3 people who just create incredible wall of sound, like wall of rock and roll. Every single time I was thinking, how can 3 people create so much sound? How is that even possible? But they did every single time, and it was just fantastic. And I know I'm saying fantastic a lot, but believe me, it was fantastic. When they finished the first set, everyone was knackered, but obviously super happy. And I've spoke with a few people who've been there for the first time, and their reaction before the gig was, oh, I'm just, Motorhead is not very heavy to me, I'm listening to some heavy stuff, like, And after the first set, and after the gig was finished, everyone was just like, whoa, man, what was that? Such an amazing concert. And trust me, it was the very common reaction. Pretty much every time someone went to see Motorhead for the first time, they were just shaking their head and just thinking like, is that really what's happening? Is that actually happening? So, unbelievable. Fantastic. When they came back to finish the gig, they started with their acoustic blues song, which I absolutely love. I mean, Lemmy had a harmonica, the guys had a guitar edge, and they just played beautiful, positive, fantastic blues. And then the last 2 songs of the evening obviously were Ace of Spades and Overkill. And if anyone in the audience was just not satisfied so far, these 2 songs just made everyone super happy. And it was just I got goosebumps all over my body right now. I swear to you. And when I only just think about that moment, it was just so incredible. One of the reasons why I'm recording this video is because Lemmy's no longer with us. And I really miss him. And the fact I'm never gonna be able to see Motorhead again, it's really makes me sad. However, there are still lots of albums, there are still loads of videos, and I just want to tell you, please listen to Motorhead. Lemmy, this is for you, man. Thank you for everything.